not selling it whole, bro. Appears to be rust free. Why would you part that out? Complete drivetrain. Why would you part that out?
That's so wild.
If it's rust free, why are you parting that truck out?
Are we recording?
Welcome to the Dirt Drive. We are reviewing Facebook Marketplace chaos.
We're doing it right this time. We had an episode probably 6 months ago.
Make sure you do like screenshots and save pictures, whatever. Yeah.
So I wasn't there 6 months ago. We also did this last time.
We're also much more sober than we were.
The guys were very under the influence, and it was very
fun.
It was very fun to listen to, but for like the listener, like because I know you guys,
we know. Click on that hideous Camaro.
So welcome back
to the Dirt Drive podcast.
I'm Trevor. That's
Tim. Click on the picture.
What the fuck is that?
We're looking at Facebook Marketplace because it's fun.
And you're here now, so if this doesn't end up somewhere on a picture, it's your fault.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Because what is that?
Is that airbrushed or scratches?
I think I have to hit.
That's something you find in Death Race.
It looks. Yeah. Is it a movie car? Maybe it's a movie car.
Is it?
Does that say a 555 big block?
I'm trying to remember how to
Dana
screenshot.
60s?
God damn it!
Control print screen.
Put your mic down. It's easier with two hands.
Screen.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
It does. Now you have to
Function print screen.
Function print screen. Function.
You have to control print screen copies it.
Hold
now
on.
you have to paste it somewhere.
Give me a second. Pause.
Oh, you guys are so bad at this. I'm so much better at it, so we're gonna do it again. But I'm not ready. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Chonko?
Oh, Windows key.
Print screen.
Yeah.
There you go. Now I know how to screenshot. So back to Marketplace. This thing is so cool. So it's a 1985 Camaro Z28
With a 555 big block, apparently.
That's right up Devin's.
Can you click through the pictures? I
in
want to see.
Whitehall, Maryland. This thing is sweet. It's got a blower sticking through the hood.
What is the graphic though? That's what I'm trying. Are they?
Is it a graphic? Like
It looks airbrushed.
Yeah,
It looks airbrushed, and it looks like
Is it
rivets.
rivets?
Yeah, it looks like rivets. Like it's trying to be like an old warplane.
Oh,
That thing
Wow.
is gnarly.
God damn.
That is so cool. So we're looking at a 580.
That's
I
a
guess
lot
it
of
said
horsepower. 555.
555 big block. Well, 4L80E. What a wild choice.
It's obviously LS based.
Yeah.
It's probably the Vortec big block.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an LS engine
Yeah.
with the Vortec.
Nitrous. All the skulls.
Dude, we're starting strong. This thing is sweet. I need to hit the Windows button on the
What?
print screen.
What are? I really want like an up close of the paint though. Yeah, we get it. There's nitrous. We get it. I don't know.
I like the.
Yeah, that's fully airbrushed.
That's so cool.
Somebody put a lot of money into
a
that.
parachute on the back for only $18,000 too. That's a steal.
Well, assuming it runs.
If it doesn't run, it can't be that hard. It's an LS.
Yeah. Why don't you go buy it then?
Unless it's got a hole in the block.
Yeah. How long you've been working on your LS swap?
Listen, I don't have money, and that's the issue.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I get money, my car will run.
All right, let's
my,
find-
my goal actually is to have my Camaro running by my birthday, so I've got till
Okay.
May.
Better hurry up.
Yeah, I know.
of next year, right?
Well,
May of next year.
Yeah.
What I'm waiting for right now is before I start pouring money into the Camaro, I've got to get the tailgate on the Jeep fixed.
Okay.
Because my wife keeps giving me a hard time about that. So I need you to get your customer Jeep back so I can send my tailgate off.
Terry said he can
Terry.
do that at any point.
No, Terry wanted to wait till the customer Jeep was done.
Yeah.
I messaged him like a week
You're
ago.
gonna be waiting a while. Anyway, next one.
Yikes.
Next one.
Next one.
What other atrocities do we have? Did
Got
you
wood
see?
stove?
Did you see Kelly's post in the forum with the K truck with the full camper build on it?
I did not. Did he just post that?
It was this morning.
Oh.
He's teasing us.
Do you want to go look at that, or you want?
No, I mean you can keep scrolling. It was just while you're scrolling.
I've been looking for wood stoves too because I want to put a wood stove in my shed.
That's great. That's a cool story. Let's find something wacky. Nobody cares about the free wood stoves.
229,000.
What is a Formula 37 for 229 grand?
Oh, it's a camper. I love the video. So we're looking at just the inside of some slide-out camper. It looks like. Is it a boat?
It's definitely a boat. Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a boat. Wow, that's a nice boat.
That is a very nice.
I mean, I don't know much about boats.
What,
but
what did you put in the search?
Nothing. This is just my.
that's just your-
This is just my front page.
230 grand for a boat seems high.
Obnoxious, but they're that expensive
For a used boat?
for a used boat. For a 2011 boat, they're that expensive.
I feel like that's high.
I'd rather go spend 230 on a new
I mean,
boat.
great gas mileage, 496 mpg.
I'm pretty sure this is mag. Like as in Magnum.
Magnum.
From a Magnum dong. What's always sunny?
so good.
It's a nice boat though.
That's a very nice boat. I don't think I will ever own a boat in my life. I think
What are
I
the
will.
two happiest days when you own a boat?
I think I will.
The day you sell it and the day you buy it.
Exactly.
I will enjoy other people with boats.
Yep.
Oh,
And
I will
I
absolutely.
Yeah, we need a boat friend. So if you have a boat and you want to be our boat friend,
I already have one.
oh, nice.
I will also happily rent a boat. So like, let's say we want to do like a group vacation somewhere, like to the beach or something.
Do you remember the
Char-
last time the group of us was on a boat
Dude,
together?
that was so much fun.
I do. I caught a lot of fish, but I also puked a lot.
Tom threw up both Toms threw up so much. So that was for Tom Walk's bachelor party.
Yeah.
We chartered a boat out of Oregon Inlet.
What else we got?
A Toyota Extra Cab.
Is that 4,500 for a third gen? Frame. Where's the rest of it?
2005 Viper front frame.
Dude, cut off the good section and sell the rest. Car is wrecked in the rear. That is
That looks
interesting.
That looks like a whole frame. Yeah, it's the whole frame.
It is the whole
body.
frame, but it.
So that would be a fun like
Like the vet cart.
the vet cart. Do a Viper cart.
There's no motor in it, but yeah, you find
Just
that
LS swap it.
V10.
And it's right near right up Brian's alley. It's in Jeffersonton.
It's not the alley. It's literally his backyard. The town's only like 4 people wide. So
What else we got on Marketplace? Anything interesting? Oh,
junior
dude, these
dragsters.
are so cool.
Yeah, junior dragsters are cool.
I don't know if I would ever. So it may not be for me, but because at some point we're gonna do go karts and like a track or gators or something for the kids.
Listen, everything I was always told is I started motorsports too late to be good at it.
Yeah.
So Tommy will not have that disadvantage.
But I don't know if the straight. I mean, they could like whatever they like. I don't think it'll be the straight line Speedy Boy stuff.
Yeah, no, I would go into like road course karting before I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
like.
But these are cool.
Yeah.
These are really cool.
Yeah.
It's a 2010 half scale junior dragster.
Yeah, they're cool. They're usually like pretty small engines.
Motor clutch.
Like small as in like 100cc?
No, like I mean, I don't know the scaling process, but like some of these just run like the Harbor Freight like Predator engines, like 212 cc. This one seems pretty well built.
I don't see any descriptions on the motor or anything, but yeah, it seems pretty well built. It's got all of the things you could want.
Yeah.
Is that a CVT? It's got a CVT.
Yeah, usually they are. There's some sort of automatic clutch system. Yeah, they're cool. What else we got?
Dodge M37.
Lamborghini steam machine.
What? Oh.
Is that
It's like a carpet cleaner.
Yeah. Or a floor cleaner, looks like. Never forget where Lamborghini came from.
I mean, you need a floor cleaner. You don't have for the shop. You don't.
I don't think I think it's like.
Or did someone just put a sticker on it?
No, I mean, based on what they're reading, it's Intersport. Intersport's like an import shop in the area.
Oh, that's definitely a high-end
I'm
cleaner,
moving.
then.
That's definitely like a detail machine, like
Oh, 100%.
yeah, for like
100%.
cleaning interiors,
Yeah.
like a carpet steamer.
There you go.
Lamborghini
Vintage
machine.
professional 58.
No, what is that? A SWAT truck?
What?
Absolutely.
Command center camper
yes!
on a Kodiak chassis.
Yes!
I don't know where Brooke County is, but goddamn, is that beautiful? It needs bigger tires.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, I don't think that's where Brooke County is, though.
It was stolen.
It's probably stolen from Brooke County Sheriff's Department, wherever that is.
Hey, Brooke County Sheriff.
Click through the pictures. Let's see.
Are you guys
C45.
missing a command center?
C4500 factory 4x4.
It's only got 3,000 miles on
Less
it.
than 4,000 miles. Generator, rooftop AC, under storage boxes. What else we got?
Let's see the inside.
Floodlights, refrigerator, tow hitch, trailer brake.
Oh, it's at their Jefferson, North Carolina service station.
Oh, they're an ambulance dealer.
Oh, cool.
Fascinating. Click through the pictures.
Do it.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's got crawler hauler written all over it.
Oh, yeah.
All over it. Could you imagine the type of wild places you could get with that, too?
Oh, yeah.
What does the inside look like? I want it to be like a full-on camper.
I want a full-on command center. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I want all the screens and buttons.
Oh.
They ripped out all the good stuff.
They did. It's just an ambulance now.
It's not a bad setup, though.
It's kind of hard to be a camper. That'd be like a good pit truck for Ultra 4 team.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun. Because it's got all the built-out boxes. It's like It's basically like an ambulance without the cot.
It's a NASCAR hauler. Oh, with a VHS player.
That's dope.
Yes.
What year is this? 2005. The VHS player does make sense.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Yeah, I would totally rock that as like a pit chase truck kind of deal.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do much chasing, but it would. That'd be cool as a hauler.
Oh, lounge fly purse from McDonald's.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I love the old Camaros, though.
Oh, God. Oh. It
What?
does not like when you change screens.
Oh, it does not. It freaks out.
Ah.
I keep doing that. So this is like the condition of my Camaro when I got it. Very similar.
It's about the condition of it now.
Except for mine's a little bit better. Less rust. The floors are probably.
This is really not that exciting.
I think they're cool, man. I love these old Camaros. It's a 1979 Camaro.
Yeah, it caught fire. Transmission was pulled, and they still want $1,100 for it. That's like $300.
Oh, it's definitely $300. They want way too much money for it. Dodge Dart donor body. That's a lot of money for an LS.
Oh, my God.
Really? Because that's a blank screen.
You got to stop going so fast.
Okay, I'll slow down.
It's really not liking that.
It doesn't. You broke something.
All right. Maybe we don't do this. You want to spend the rest of the episode answering
We're
questions?
going to have to because Tom's TV just broke.
I don't think it's Tom's TV. It's probably the HDMI cable.
No signal. It's definitely. There you go. We're
There
back.
you go. So this is a 5.3 engine, 5.3 LS, which looks like it's got the original intake manifold on it. It's prettified.
He's like definitely talking through, but it looks like it's just a painted 5.3.
That he wants $5,000 for.
Honestly, though, if it is truly rebuilt,
That's worth it.
it's $5,000 about right because that's what you're going to pay for a rebuild. So if you go buy a junkyard 5.3 and pay a machine shop to rebuild it and paint it, you're going to spend $5,000.
God damn, is it that expensive?
Yeah. They're not
That's
cheap.
wild. This TV does not like this interface.
Don't blame my
with the
TV. My
HDMI.
TV's been fantastic for the last week.
All right, last one. Then we'll answer some
We're
questions.
just going to skip right over the Skyline.
That's what I was going to be the last.
Or the Cyclone. Actually, the Cyclone might be more rare than the R34.
It's a kit. It's an R34 kit.
Gross.
Selling kit includes bumper, back bumper, side skirts, spoilers. Car is not for sale. But what type of car does it go on?
A Skyline.
Oh, and it just makes it the R34.
It's just a body kit. No, it's just a body kit. It's the Altea body kit, whatever that is.
Gross.
Yeah, go back to that part out of that Cyclone. Is there anything Cyclone about it other than the VIN number?
New Egypt. It's your people. New Egypt, New Jersey.
I know exactly where that is. What's the seller's name?
Tailgate.
I don't know that person.
Okay. Tailgate, new rear bumper, console, grill sold. Yeah, the grill's probably the most valuable part. It's just an S10 now.
No.
It's an all-wheel drive S10.
I was going to say, if it still has, like, not selling it whole, bro, appears to be rust-free. Why would you part that out? Complete drivetrain. Why would you part that out?
That's so wild.
If it's rust-free, why are you parting that truck out?
It's a Cyclone. It's got the seats. It's legitimately a Cyclone.
I mean, just sitting with the wheels and how low it is, it's pretty obviously a Cyclone.
Yeah.
Why?
I hate people.
Why?
I mean, there's some cool stuff around.
See, I was thinking it was just like a shell. Like, if you didn't have the drivetrain and you wanted to part it out, that would make sense.
I saw this. This could be the last
If you don't know what the Cyclone is, because That may be a weird one. Nobody cares about Camaros. Dude.
Okay.
That's like the third Camaro you pulled up.
I like Camaros. So tell people about the Cyclone.
So the Cyclone was
the Cyclone and the Typhoon. The Typhoon was cooler.
Yeah, I mean it was just the Jimmy version, the Blazer version, but GMC had turbo V6 all-wheel drive,
twin turbos, right?
Single turbo, single turbo. S10 and an S10 Blazer in the early 90s. I can't remember if it was only 91 or if it's like 90, 91, 92. I think it might be only 91.
They were
at the time
super desirable. They still are.
Yeah, at the time they were the fastest street car 0 to 60. They were faster than Porsches and Ferraris and everything else in an S10 pickup.
What was the black on black Pontiac notchback that was
the Buick Grand National?
Grand National.
That's not a Pontiac. That's a Buick.
It's the same thing. It's the GM.
I mean, I think it had a Trans Am badge, but the Grand National was the...
But that was the car version because that was also all-wheel drive, was it not?
No, but it was turbo.
Turbo V6.
Yeah. Well, the Grand National was the only turbo. Like the Monte Carlo, the Buick Regal all shared the same body, but they weren't turbo. The Grand National was the V6 turbo. But stupid quick cars because of the all-wheel drive. Super cool, super rare. I forget the number they built.
Not a lot.
It's honestly one of the coolest cars that Tony Angelo's done on Stay Tuned. Shout out Tony Angelo. He built the Psych clone, which is just an S10 that he took the all-wheel drive drivetrain out of an Astrovan because it's the same diff and transfer case, and put it into a regular S10 with a 4.3 Vortec and an eBay turbo kit, and it runs like 0 to 60 in like 3.4 seconds or something stupid.
That's awesome.
And he spent like $7,000 on the whole
I would
build.
say the newer version of the Typhoon was the Trailblazer SS. Those were also slept on.
Yeah. I mean,
those are cool.
It was
cool
the same
cars.
idea. It was the hopped up version of your
family sedan.
soccer mom SUV kind of
family
thing.
SUV.
But yeah, the Cyclone, the Typhoon definitely I think had a better look to it. But it was that lowered, that very boxy 90s body kit, like mini truck style,
and just blowing doors off of
it was so cool
on the road.
So cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Got a YJ. Ooh.
There it is.
Okay.
$1,200.
Hold on.
Are we buying something today?
Hold on.
Are you looking at the $800?
Yeah, I mean, I know that's a set of tires,
Neon?
but it is literally a set of 33 boggers on a Dodge Neon
with a snorkel.
with a PVC snorkel and a light bar.
I love that.
That's a gambler car.
Trade for 35s. I have a set of 35s.
So that's just the tires, though. Look at those the position of those shackles.
You know what?
That thing rides like garbage.
I bet you it rides.
Off-road only.
It could be worse. They could be the other way.
Fair.
They could be way too short, which is usually what happens. That thing probably has some good front travel.
So I do want to do something like this when the Sonata dies. Like when it dies, I want to turn it into a gambler car because it's at 310,000 miles as of
Excellent.
like let's say Wednesday.
Oh, so it'll be Tuesday.
Cut the roof off. Makeshift roll bar out of square tube.
I don't know, man. This is
He's fitting a whole penny down in there.
Look how much tread is left on these.
I wonder. I bet you that's not like a YJ frame.
Probably.
I bet you they just welded a Dodge Neon to a YJ frame. They're not Toyota axles, so they're definitely Jeep axles.
All right, and then let's look at the. Is it just the tow bar? Or it can't be the whole thing.
Medium duty tow
6x6.
bar. Yeah, tow
Oh,
bar.
it's just the tow bar. To tow a Humvee behind your 6x6.
Tease.
Lame. Oh, here you go, Trevor. $300 Comanche truck cap.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's not bad.
I'm good.
It's actually. I feel like that's pretty cheap, dude. Stop jiggling the cord.
I'm not jiggling the cord. It's just scrolling. It doesn't like this. Oh, nope, it's me.
You got to go slower.
What else we got? Bronco visor. I didn't touch anything. I'm just trying to scroll.
I think it's time for question time.
Super Beetle. So we could start here. That's expensive though.
Yeah, it's way too much for it.
Christ.
All right, let's go. Let's go to questions.
We need to find somebody's actual Class 11 car,
yeah.
like one that's already has past tech race car is what we need for that. There's nothing good. I've looked.
Class 11 bug.
Maybe your algorithm will give us something more, but
no.
yeah, I want like an already built race car. I don't necessarily want to build one. I just want to race one.
Beetles are surprisingly affordable though.
Yeah.
I would think that Beetles would be a little bit more expensive.
They just made so many of them. So like, it's like the same. It's like why Honda Civics are.
That's why Cherokees were so cheap, but then people realized I can raise the price on them. All right, so I think we successfully did not do a good marketplace episode again.
Yeah,
but that's all right. We have a ton of questions. Not a ton of questions we can still answer, but we have.
I hope you remembered all the stuff we talked about so you can screenshot it.
Yeah,
I did. I screenshot it. I think I screenshot it as I went.
Screenshot.
But we're going back into more questions because we got a good amount of questions. I guess a few weeks ago when I put that out because this will come out in a few weeks. A bunch of good questions, and these are going to take up a while. So, Tom Reber asks, what was the pivotal point for Tom to make a jump to opening the shop?
You want the real answer or the professional answer?
So is that this could be a two-parter? Because this be quitting your day job or opening the storefront?
Yeah, the quitting the day job thing, it was always something I wanted to do.
Quit your day job?
I mean, yeah, we all want to quit our day job. No, like starting my own business, running my own business was something I always wanted to do. The reason it's two parts is when I quit my day job, I never really thought it would grow to the point where I'd get out of my backyard garage. And I figured it would just always be one of those things I did from home, building stuff in the garage, doing cool things. That would be it. But the combination of doing it as side work, and I was working a commission job, and I was leaving my commission job to go home early and work on other people's Jeeps and projects in my driveway, and I was working, a 14-hour day. It was like maybe now's the time. Like, we didn't have kids at the time. It was right before our wedding, and I was like, yeah, getting married, which is going to be legally obligated to pay the mortgage. So why not quit my day job? Plus, my day job was getting miserable.
Boring. Yeah, I feel that.
It wasn't even boring. It was
just monotonous, bad management.
It was bad. It was partially bad management, and like being commissioned, the income fluctuated quite a bit, and it was on a pretty steady decline at that point due to bad management. And like all of a sudden, the headaches weren't worth it because when you're making over six figures, like you ignore a lot of things. But then when you're not making a lot of money and you're having to deal with bullshit, you're just like, this is dumb. I'm going to go home and work for myself, which is exactly what I did. But I would say the bigger jump for me was moving into the shop.
A commercial space.
Yeah. I was never unsure of myself in starting the business out of the house, but moving to the commercial space was a completely different dynamic. And that was...
Well, not only did you move to the commercial space, you moved to the commercial space with employees.
Well, but that was one of the deciding factors. Was like it was COVID. I was working from home, and Carrie was also working from home, but would also leave occasionally, get groceries and whatnot. And I remember her coming home one day, and she looks at me, she goes, we have 14 cars in the driveway," and I was like, "Did you get the 2 in the garage?" And she like that look. That look that your wife gives you that you're like, oh, I'm in trouble.
I shouldn't have mentioned those 2 in the garage.
I got that like, yeah. And I was like, what about it? She goes, so are any of these going to leave anytime soon? Like, where am I supposed to park my car? I also live here. So there was a lot of that. And that was a wake up call of like, oh shit, this is growing. Like we're busy. This is sustainable. And that's when I was able to get Jason to work because it was a matter of, okay, I am overloaded. I can't do this myself. And I brought him in part-time because he was working part-time through COVID and all the slowdowns at the dealership, and like instantaneously output doubled. And it was like, oh shit, that's how this works. Like that's how the business scale up works. And I was like, yeah, this is,
I was also
doable.
here nights and weekends cranking and turning out work.
Yeah, but actually like having somebody
Full
8 hours
time.
a day where
Yeah.
like I could have 2 projects at a time, like where it was like I need a second set of hands because the transmission is heavy and we don't have a trans jack because we're still working in my driveway. Like that was where you came in for a lot of that stuff.
Well, that kind of spirals into the next question from Tom. That was a very good question, Tom. Thank you. The next question from Tom is, why did Tim quote unquote leave Dirt Nerds for a government job?
Because he's a bitch.
Well, so I was working.
Nope. Next question.
I was working.
Asked
with
and answered.
He's a terrible technician.
I think I'm also not a good technician,
But you are.
I think at the prime of me working for you, I was doing like 20 hours a week.
Yeah, I mean,
And we were putting out a lot of work.
Yeah.
But that was on top of my day job. I never worked for you full time.
no.
I think was I working at the county when you quit your day job? I think I was.
I think you had just started.
I think I just started because I started
It was either you had just
July.
started.
the easy way to think about it.
July of 2019 is when I started with the county.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that
you-
was
you were
August.
It was August 2019 that I quit the day job.
Okay. So yeah, I started then. So there was really never a good time. If the schedules would have lined up where you would have quit your job and I would have not had a solid job, I would have been working for you, I think, right now.
Potentially. I think though, I think the easier way to look at it is starting a business. I can't offer you all the things you get at the county job.
Agreed.
Which I completely understand, and like it wasn't necessarily offered. It was didn't.
Well, you offered me a job 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's like a weekly
You're like,
occurrence.
hey, you want to come work for me?
Yeah.
But when I truly left working at the shop was because of this. We had the conversation, hey, we want to start a podcast. I said, okay, sweet. We can start the podcast. I will run the podcast. But realize if we're doing this, I will not be able to put any time in at the shop as a productive employee anymore. So that's when I truly left the Dirt Nerd shop as like an employee, and then and now I'm working for the brand, but I'm not getting paid. I'm working for the brand, but I'm not getting paid.
Yeah, I mean, none of us getting paid on the brand side of it.
None of us are getting paid on the brand side. But that's when I not fell out, but that's when I stopped working for the shop.
Yeah, which it made perfect sense. I mean, I think I was really only utilizing you to. I think there was a point where the majority of the stuff you were working on was stuff Jason didn't finish.
Yeah, and
you'd come in at 4 o'clock, and it was just like little knick-knacky finishing up stuff to help, and that was basically covering your cost of shop time to fix your own Jeep and work on your own Jeep. And I mean, like I feel like half the weeks that you did that part-time stuff, you were like, instead of paying me, can I get 8 hours of shop time?
Or can you order me this part?
Yeah, or like it's like hey,
you've paid me so much in parts more than I think money.
probably, yeah, which worked out great because
Less cost.
less taxes. Just kidding. I always pay my
It was
taxes.
volunteer.
Yeah.
Another one, I think we want to have Wookie on for this.
Okay.
Is Tom Reber wants to know the Accord story. I guess
The Accord story.
the red Honda Accord that Wookie had.
He had a red Honda Civic. There was a blue Honda Accord, the first car. What story? What?
I don't know. There's no context.
We'll have to do a follow up. Remind me, because you're getting deep into my early days of car life.
I do want to have Wookie on at some point, though. I think that
100%.
would be a lot of fun to have Wookie on.
Because
Go through everything.
my car life origin story is completely paralleled with him. But yeah, no, I mean his first car was a 95 Accord that has a lot of history personally and beyond. I don't know what story I referenced that I didn't tell the whole story. So we'll do a follow up on
there
it.
was I can't remember what
Throw it in the
was.
forum. I'll gladly answer it on the forum.
Yeah, there was a time we were talking about Wookie, and you're like, I can't tell that story. I've got to have Wookie on for that.
Yeah,
I think it was with your dad. I think it was when we had your dad on.
Yeah, I mean, there's times where like exhaust fell off driving down the road,
That's just Honda things,
like
though.
doing neutral drop burnouts. We know the car was picked up at the U.S.-Mexico border.
Oh, nice.
Which may be the story I'm referencing or was referencing. Which, if that is a story, it definitely has to be told with Wookie.
Okay.
Who, shout out, credit to Wookie, is the artist that does our intro outro music.
Yes.
That's one of his songs. That song was actually written about driving to White Castle when we were in high school.
Oh, is there lyrics to go along with that song?
Yeah. It's the song's called Faster. He's on Spotify. Matthew Walkenhauer, throw a link out. Go check out the song. It's the second iteration of the song, but it's the meat and potatoes of it is basically the same.
I want to hear the lyrics of it.
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Nice. Well,
I think you have. Oh no, you probably just have the instrumental.
I just
yeah.
heard
The lyrics.
instrumental.
It's the basis for Harold and Kumar.
No, that movie was out. If anything, the song, that movie is the basis
inspiration
of
for
the
the
song.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good times.
I hyped up the question so much that was the last question.
Oh,
But yeah, so getting to know Tom in the shop, and then that's why I've never technically worked at the shop full time.
yeah.
So we can dive into what we have coming up in the future in the next few months. Before we do that, go to DirtNerdsOffroad.com,
Yep.
go to YouTube and follow, like, and subscribe, share.
Yep.
Leave a review. If you leave a review, we will send you a sticker pack.
Yeah.
Send us a screenshot of it.
I like the question thing. We should
we should
like
do
either
that more
make this a
often.
weekly thing or
Just answer 2 questions a week. Like give yourselves a topic and then talk about the topic for a while, and then give ourselves 10 minutes to answer 2 questions.
yeah.
So yeah, send us. What I want to start doing this more too is send us more questions. We will answer what we can.
Yeah.
And we'll make episodes out of what we can't, like the unlimited budget build. I could have done that today instead of the YouTube, instead of the marketplace. But
Yeah.
that's unlimited budget build is coming up soon, and we all said race car.
Race car.
So we will talk about what classes of race cars and why.
If it wasn't a race car, I'd probably just do like a 1-ton 392.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
What's coming up? So today is
The third.
today's the 19th.
Oh, yes.
Today's
Future's past.
Yep, future past. So today is March 19th. This weekend I'm going overlanding with Jed and a few other buddies out in West Virginia. Gay. Are we gonna get canceled? That's fine. Trevor, how was your weekend at the cabin that you just did that we didn't future past? I had a great time.
I'll let you know.
I had a great time at Harmon Luxury Cabins.
Let me hold on. Using my psychic abilities to peer into the future. Not getting anything yet.
It was so good he can't even remember it.
Yeah, it's just.
It's so good it hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah.
It's like it never happened.
It's weird.
So yeah, we got that coming up, and then shortly after that, April, you got to get started on your build. Like a few weeks ago, you need to get started on your axles.
What are you guys doing later?
Going home.
Boo.
Trying to keep my way. Steam cleaning carpets. That's what I'm doing later.
Gross.
Gross. I know.
Hi,
But
Chanko.
come April 26th, 27th, and 28th, we will be in Canvas, West Virginia for the She Crawls Shakedown with Leah and Brent and the whole She Crawls crew. Squeeze my baby.
Perfect.
So we got to get at least one Jeep ready for that.
Yeah,
you
and I talked about this the other day. Like, the goal is to bring the YJ. If the YJ doesn't work, we'll bring the JK and just be careful with it.
Yeah. Well, I could always just put $200 of parts worth of parts in the extra. We could bring that too. All it needs is a crank position sensor and a brake booster.
I like how every time the list of things the Jeep needs gets longer.
It's because I'm neglecting it and it's getting worse.
Just stop neglecting it.
I need to put air in the tires too. I've got 3 flat tires right
No,
now.
I need the excuse to work, and it's like yeah. We'll see. What it comes down to is the 3-link kit and the trusses and everything being available.
Yeah.
So,
Which it is all available right now, right?
the budget availability is a factor because I'm also trying to save money for Moab.
Yeah,
which will be another episode.
Yeah, and then we have Moab come May.
Yeah.
So that'll be very exciting.
We got a
It'll be
busy spring.
Our first trip out west, my first trip out west wheeling
to wheel.
You guys did some wheeling in Sherrill on the way home.
Yep.
But I didn't get to experience that because I had to get married.
Boo.
No, I love my wife.
We love your
I've
wife,
got
too.
to steam clean carpets later, but I love my wife. I don't know what else. What else we got, guys? Tommy, you got anything for us?
Oh,
gonna pull my-
yeah, I got a new computer for you.
I can tell you.
Yeah, I think that.
He stinks.
Oh, so we got a dirty baby diaper.
Yep.
How long have we been going, Tom?
Long enough. It's a short episode, but long enough.
Short enough, long enough. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. We got to go change, or Tom has to go change a dirty baby diaper. None of us has drank enough coffee, so we're gonna head out, go drink some coffee, and I'm gonna go steam clean carpets.
Ew.
I know, but
No, I mean, ew, because you don't even want to know the nasty shit you're about to pull out of your carpet.
I know. But yeah, that's it this week, guys. We have a bunch of new episode ideas thanks to the questions. Send us more questions. We will answer them. We really enjoyed that. Make sure you like, share, and review. We're never going to do a Facebook Marketplace episode again because this is...
I think we can when we finally get into doing the actual video episodes.
And we
people can follow along.
See what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's just...
That's the second time it hasn't gone well, but I think it went well enough where we can post this episode.
I feel like it also will probably have to go to pre-pick. Like you sit there over the course of a week, you just find like the craziest and be like, all right, take a look at these things. Because when we're
take
scrolling,
a look at my boyfriend.
We all have so much bad ADD that you see the random.
I'm clicking on the Camaros left and right.
Yeah, well, and then it's like, oh, look at this wood stove. Like, I could use that in my house.
I don't know, man. I'm not good at this. That being said, thank you guys for listening. I know this week was a short episode. We're gonna hit just some longer episodes here coming in the future. Some really cool guests. A lot of stuff. I don't think we'll be back in the house for a while. I think we're gonna do a lot of stuff on the road.
Yeah.
I'm looking at setting up two interviews on the road. Then we're gonna do the trip that we're going on this weekend. I'm gonna try and get 3 episodes with Jed, Sean, and just kind of overall recap. We got a bunch of stuff coming in the future, and we're not gonna be in Tom's house.
Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel. The wheel's spinning. I'm gonna get a sound effect too. I tried to find one. I couldn't find one quick enough.
It's gotta be like The Price is Right, like ticky tack. Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Has to.
Well, on that note, thank you guys. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tommy. We will see you guys next week.
Are you enjoying this podcast? Do you want more ridiculousness from the Dirt Nerds? Check out DirtNerdsOffroad.com. It'll link to all of our social media, as well as our YouTube page, and you can pick up some sweet merch to help support the podcast and other adventures.